This demo video will show 5 major functions of Netfunnel, which is Application Performance Control. After watching this video, you will get to know how Netfunnel controls the traffic in various ways. I will describe 5 cases of demo. The first case relates to the search traffic control when the load is normal or high. The second and third cases relate to access control. In these cases, you can experience 2 functions, automatic blocking by pattern and VIP express entry. The fourth case relates to service block or bypass functions. The last case relates to smart control. In this case, you get to know about dynamic resource control and observe how Netfunnel reduces resources to protect the system when the response time takes more than 5 seconds. First, I'm going to describe search traffic control for normal or high loads. On the left page with the white background, we can see the end user's browser. And on the right page with the black background, we can see the Netfunnel admin page. What figure do you see on the Netfunnel admin page? Doesn't it look like literally funnel? We call it funnel chart, which shows the load situation and the entry limit. On this page, the largest funnel chart on the far left shows the service traffic, which is the grouping of all actions. The small funnels next to it show the status of each action in the service. Starting from the left, the first small funnel shows that the load is normal, and the second one shows the high traffic. The third one is blocked, and the last one has applied the bypass function. In the user browser, I will try to enter into the action with normal load. Look at the water drop on the admin page. It marks the user's request. And then the result page shows action completed without a waiting pop-up window. Next, I'm going to describe search traffic control for high loads. I will click on the action of the second funnel with the high load. And then you can see a waiting pop-up window in the browser. After the wait time listed in the pop-up, the user automatically enters the customer service area. You can see action completed with key and the results page. Now, I'm going to explain about automatic blocking by pattern of access control. If a particular user clicks the button excessively, the user is automatically blocked. From the admin page, the text on the setting pop-up might be too small to read. However, from this pop-up, you can see the settings to block a user when the user clicks a button more than 20 times in 10 seconds or 15 times in a second. When the conditions to automatically block a particular user are not satisfied, that is, when it is determined that the number of clicks is not excessive, entry is allowed. I will normally click on the action, and the entry is allowed. As marked, action completed on the results page. However, when the conditions are satisfied, for example, after I click on the action too much with abnormal pattern, a waiting pop-up window appears. As shown in the video, sorry, you have been blocked. You can also see the blocked user's ID on the setting pop-up. The following case refers to the access control function allowing the express entry of VIP users. It is usually annoying for most people to see a waiting pop-up window. However, VIPs don't need to be disrupted by this. If you register their IP address or ID in the settings, they will be very satisfied with the express entry. I set the VIP user's ID as an express user in advance. Now, I will click on the action with the high load. Originally, we have to see the waiting pop-up at this time, but we've just accessed the service with the high load successfully without any disruptions. And then this time, I will change the ID to any user who is not registered as an express ID. And I will click the action with the high load. The familiar waiting pop-up shows again. Next, I'm going to explain about the case for the third small funnel on the admin page. This funnel is blocked, as you can see. As I click the button related to the funnel, we can see the block pop-up window. And in addition to this form, you can use various types of pop-up windows as mentioned earlier. Of course, this block can be released in real time. Next, I'm going to about the case about service bypass. As I click a bypass applied button, Netfunnel only collects statistics data, but does not do anything such as launching a waiting pop-up. I'm going to talk about dynamic control. Conditions and settings to use dynamic control are as shown on the pop-up window. When processing time is less than 5 seconds, Netfunnel automatically increases the action entry limit. And when processing time is more than 5 seconds, Netfunnel automatically decreases the action entry limit. On this view, you can see that each funnel chart is loaded. At this time, resources are continuously increasing in the second funnel when the response time is less than 5 seconds. This is because the response time is not in the first rated range, as shown in the graph at the bottom right of the picture. However, if the response time is more than 5 seconds, Netfunnel determines that the system is heavy and automatically reduces resources. Subsequently, if the response time falls to less than 5 seconds, Netfunnel increases the resource again, returning the system to normal for reliable service.